Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is...
Hello everyone, it's FashionistaSims. And we're going to do a Monday Creative Sim. This is Irene Duff. I got the name from my great-grandmother. Her middle name was Irene and last name was Duff. My great-grandfather was full-blooded Irish. No, my great-great-grandfather was full-blooded Irish. And my great-great-grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So she was a descendant from them. And... no, actually she married a Duff. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm confused. It's been a long time ago. Anyway, she was a very, very, very wonderful, loving older lady at the time. She lived to be almost 91 years old, so yeah. Her hair, of course, when I knew her, was gray. And I'm not sure if she had the Irish hair, which was red, or the black hair, which was from... because my grandmother was actually born with black hair. So I'm not really sure, but I'm going to make her red-headed because I think it looks really, really nice on her. And I like the way the style is. Of course, back in those days, they didn't have hair like this. They probably mostly wore it up or short or whatever, or in a ponytail. They just didn't really wear their hair down, really, back in those days. But I'm going to give her this updated hairdo. Her eyes were blue, but I think I like this color better on her, actually. I'm not really making her look exactly like her, because I don't know what she looked like when she was young. But I do love the name, so I'm going to use it. I already love the way her face looks. I put a little bit of a little mole on the side of her cheek and all that, but I'm going to leave her the way she is. I did fix her hair, though. So I'm going to go ahead and dress her in the everyday. I'm not really sure what her favorite color was. She used to quilt. I don't have my personal quilt anymore, but when my uncle died, his wife gave me, my Aunt Betty gave me his quilt, and my mother's quilt, I still have it from when she was, I got it from her after she died. Well, not get it from her, but I got it after she died. So I still have those two. Not really sure what I want her to wear. It's going to be an updated version, of course, of what she would be, of course, today. And not back in those days. But she was born in I believe it was 1896, I think, is when she was born. I'd have to look back on my family history. My mother charted all that stuff. I'm not really sure, but I think that's correct. And she lived until 1986, and her birthday was not too far away, so she was almost 91. It might have been 95. 1895. Anyway, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'd have to look back. But I loved to listen to her stories when I was younger growing up. She had some amazing ones, I have to say. She talked about the moon landing and all that stuff. About how they believe. She was a very, very religious lady. And they believed that, of course, if man went to the moon, that, of course, the world was going to end. Of course, it didn't happen. But, you know, that's just what they believed anyway. But she was, you know, resigned herself to... if it happened, I guess, because she was very religious, and I guess it didn't bother her to think about maybe the world ending and her going on. She had relatives and people she loved waiting for her, so she wasn't really worried about it, I guess. But she would tell me all kinds of stories. I love to listen to them. There was this old show on back in the day that she used to like to watch. It had music on it. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was really cool. I think she looked very, very lovely though. I think those dresses, that skirt right here, would probably be something they maybe wore. But I'd have to go back in history and looking back in those days. I'm trying to use some things I've never used before. Some colors or whatever. I'll have to think about her red hair though. That looks very nice. This is athletics, so... Who said you can't look good in your athletic stuff? I don't see why you can't. And of course you probably can't see the socks, but we'll just say they're there. With high tops you're not going to see them. You still have nails, you don't have to have them actually painted. Now for a simple little sleepwear, let's see what we can see here. I remember my grandmother telling me about stories about her when they were growing up. About how ornery her dad was. He used to aggravate my great-grandmother to death. She would always lay her gown out on the bed while she, I guess, did whatever to get prepared for bed. And he would literally go in there and tie knots in her gown. She'd sit there and I guess under her breath, not really, she didn't, I never heard the lady cuss, but I guess in her mind she probably cussed him out, who knows. And then he would sit there and get on all fours, she said, and he could run on all fours. Like his feet would be flat on the ground in his hand, and he would sit there and run and chase the kids on top of her bed, their bed, I should say, and then mess with blankets and stuff, and it would very, very much irritate her. He ended up getting, I think it was one leg amputated. He had diabetes, and he ended up dying before I was born, so I never knew him, but I wonder if I get my orneriness from him. You never know. What can we do for sleepwear? This is always a good top, or maybe maybe there's something in here. Have to have nothing really that revealing, just to sleep in. Let me get these are gonna match. Nope, you can't use that for sure. I thought that was something else. I guess I'm wrong. No, but it's not gonna match for sure. Polka dots. That's close, but that looks nice. That looks pretty close. We'll go ahead and go with that. Maybe her arms get cold, but her legs don't. Who knows? That doesn't really look like a party wear to me. That's a little bit bright. We'll go with the nice blue. Oops, I forgot her nails. Those were done. There we go, 2 more outfits and we'll be done with Miss Irene. Hot weather. I don't see the colors going well together. Lord, no. That looks very nice. Why would you have a green ball and a black hat? I have no idea. Maybe that looks better. Let's give her some cute little nails for her hands. Or, you know. And there she is. Miss Irene Duff. I think she looks very, very nice. I love the everyday. I love the formal. I even like the athletic, of course. I think it's a cute little sleepwear. Nice little party dress. Lovely swimwear. Nice little cute hot weather. And I love the cold weather. What do you think about Irene? And thank you so much, everyone. And what do we say? Goodbye, everybody. Hell yeah.
Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you